Welcome to Syracuse High School tonight. Region 1 championship on the line. Syracuse kicking off to Fremont, taken at the 1-yard line, and that is Hayes Hadley. Hayes Hadley across the 30 to the 40. Hayes Hadley with a great return out near midfield. And Hayes Hadley for the Fremont Silver Wolves all the way out to the, see where they mark it, the 49-yard line. That's a 48-yard return. Glad to have you aboard tonight, everybody. Rod Zundel here, KSL Channel 5. Fremont comes into this matchup undefeated in Region 1. They win. They're the outright region champs. Syracuse wins, and they will be co-champions with Fremont and possibly Davis as well. So the Fremont will start this things off. Justin Shaw, the 6'6", 180-pound senior, in at quarterback. Both teams like to keep control of the football and run it, and a couple of yard pickup on the first play of the game, and that's about it. Nothing much more. Austin Freeman, the sophomore, on the first carry of the game. Pickup of 2, second down and 8. Austin Freeman, 3 touchdowns rushing on the ground. Justin Shaw averaging 189 yards passing a game and 18 touchdowns with only 8 interceptions. Paxton Merrill in motion. Shaw back to pass. Plenty of time now. Here comes the pressure. And he's upended at the 45-yard line to the 44-yard line. That's Justin Shaw. Shaw picks up 3 on the carry. It's going to bring 3rd down and 4 for Fremont. First possession of the ball game. Third down and a short 4. 1 receiver both sides for Justin Shaw, the tall, lanky quarterback, senior. Shaw to throw. Plenty of time. Across the middle. Into double coverage, but it's caught. Nice grab there. And that's Paxton Merrill with the reception. Zach McGibbon in on the coverage. So that's a first down for the Silver Wolves, 1st and 10 at the Syracuse 35-yard line. Hayes Hadley got this thing going on the return of the kickoff for 48 yards out to near midfield, and Fremont trying to capitalize on that long return. A handoff, left side, not much there, maybe picks up a couple, that's it. Again, Freeman on the carry. And Zach Stanger making the stop. Pickup of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8. Tripped receivers out to the left, 2 to the right for Justin Shaw. The slant in. It's caught by Paxton Merrill again inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Michael Hatch in on the coverage for Syracuse. 3rd down and 4 once again for the Silver Wolves for the second time on this drive. Third down and 4 for Fremont. Shaw turns, hands off, and they're not going to get the first down. Cole Bingham averaging 44 yards rushing a game. The senior, 5'11", 190-pounder, not much there. Picks up maybe a half a yard, that's it. Tyler Hale in on the stop, 5'10", senior. So it's 4th down and 4 for Fremont. Big night of high school football, final Friday of the regular season. Number of region titles on the line. And also just playoff spots. Win or you're done across the state. And Justin Shaw calls a timeout. So we'll take one as well. 7:49 left, and we are scoreless here in the first quarter. Syracuse and Fremont. Game Night Live on KSL.com. Welcome back to Syracuse High School. It is 4th down and 4 for Fremont. First drive of the ball game. 29-yard line. Justin Shaw back in the gun at his 35-yard line. Here comes the pressure. Eludes one man and unloads it. Incomplete. So nice defensive pressure by the Syracuse Titans, led by Brandon Gonzalez. Brandon has 3 sacks on the year. Almost got another one there. So ball turned over on downs. Syracuse will get it for the first time tonight. Cole Tracy's your quarterback, the senior, averaging 130 yards per game, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Also rushed for 4 TDs. A little bit of room on the edge and knocked out of bounds. Jacob Winger, the senior, will pick up 8 yards on the carry. Bring up 2nd down and 8. Both teams like to use a number of running backs in this offense. Syracuse averaging 19 points a game while giving up only 13. Fremont has better output, 29 points per game, only giving up 17 points a game. Cole Tracy in the gun at the 31-yard line. He's going to throw this time. Caught out in the flat near the 44-yard line. That's Colton Yardley. The senior has a first down out at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 on the play. Just a reminder that if you want to check out the 4A State Girls Soccer Championships, you can as well. That started a couple of minutes ago. Just get back on our main page here on KSL.com, and you can find it. Fake the handoff on the reverse, and Tracy tries to go up the middle, and he stumbles his way for a 2-yard gain. Tate Merchant, Mason Smith on the coverage. Pickup of 2, 2nd down and 8. Tracy to throw again, the slant, and incomplete. Intended for Yardley, and Yardley, pretty good lick right there. Third down and 8. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Tracy. Man caught at the 40, still on his feet, knocked out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Nice toss and catch, Jake Wakefield, the senior. Two Titans were in that vicinity, and Tracy put it over the head of one receiver and right into the hands of Jake Wakefield. Ball spotted out at the 40-yard line. 13-yard pickup. 1st and 10 now at the 40 for Syracuse. Two receivers right, single receiver left. Yardley all the way down to the 34-yard line. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Boise State has a 3-0 lead on BYU. 12 and a half minutes left in the first quarter. Cole Tracy has it, and Cole Tracy doesn't get around the right side. Nice defensive play there by Tate Merchant. He'll lose 2 on the play. Well, they'll say he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 4. Tracy got his receiver caught. That's a 1st down, and he's trying to get a little more inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line, and that is Colton Yardley. Cole Tracy to Colton Yardley. $18-yard pickup, and that's a 1st down Syracuse at the 16-yard line of Fremont. Handoff this time, and Steph at the line of scrimmage, Brandon Gonsalves. Fremont thought they had knocked the ball loose, but he'll be marked down. Nate Wadsworth on the tackle. Pickup of 2 on the carry, 2nd down and 8. Yardley split wide to the right. Wakefield to the left. Tracy going to Wakefield in the end zone. Wakefield's there, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Cole Tracy. Jake Wakefield, 8 yards. And Syracuse on the board first here on senior night. The extra point is up, and it is good. .346 left first quarter. Syracuse 7, Fremont nothing here on Game Night Live on KSL.com. Cole Tracy, Jake Wakefield, 14-yard touchdown pass. Syracuse on the board first, 7-0. Fremont now on the return, and that is Darren Sagapolu on the return out across the 20 and out to the 26-yard line. So Fremont will have it for the second time tonight. First time they drove into Syracuse territory, but turned it over on downs. Let's see what they can do this time around. All right, some other playoff matchups going on. 2A first round, Millard 34-13 over Grand in the fourth. Enterprise 55-14 over Layton Christian in the fourth, and North Summit leading Parowan 39-3 going into the fourth quarter. Here we're getting towards the end of the first quarter, 7-0 Syracuse. Fremont with the football, handoff right up the middle and over the 30 to the 32-yard line. Austin Freeman getting a pretty good workout here in the first quarter. Pickup of 6, second down and 4. 3A South and a regular season for them. Manti leading Canyon View 3-0 in the first quarter. Bountiful leading Highland 6-0. Woods Cross lose. They'll try to get a share of the region title. Ball on the ground, but it's recovered by Freeman as he was smacked near the 33-yard line. And doing the smacking was Gonzalez. So ball marked at the 30-yard line, just beyond the 30. It'll be third down, and we'll call it 6. Woods Cross leading Cypress 14-0 first quarter. So it looks like Woods Cross will win the outright Region 6 title. Bountiful and Highland battling for second place. And Kearns and East playing just to get in tonight. Third down and 6. Tracy, he's got a man. Incomplete. Hayes Hadley had a step on the defender, but the ball was thrown about 2 inches too far. So that'll bring up fourth down and 6, and Fremont will have to punt it away. Stansbury leading Mountain View 7-0. That's a non-region battle. Dax Harris back to receive this punt. Excuse me, that's Dante Atkinson to receive the kick, and he lets it bounce. 25-yard line, just inside. And that's where Syracuse will take over. Second time tonight. First time they put it in the end zone. A 14-yard touchdown pass from Cole Tracy to Jake Wakefield. Take a 7-0 lead, and that's where we stand right now with 1:57 left here in the first quarter. Girls State Soccer Championships going on at Rio Tinto Stadium. Davis defeated Lone Peak 2-1 to win the 5A state title. Skyline Timpanogos going on right now. Turn the handoff right up the middle. Out to the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. That's Brandon Gonzalez on the carry. Pickup of 3, second down and 7. Skyline leading Olympus in Region 7, 7-0. Olympus has to win to make the playoffs. If Olympus upsets Skyline, then that could be a 3-way tie for 2 playoff spots. Second down, 7. Handoff on the reverse. Across the 30 and nothing there. Nice defensive play once again by Cameron Chugg. Jacob Winger tried to get to the outside. He picked up a couple out to the 32-yard line. That's about it. Nice job by Chugg to track him down. Fremont coming in 5-0 in Region 1, 6-3 overall. Syracuse, they're 7-1 overall, but they lost to Davis to go to 4-1. So all they can do, the best they can do now is have a tie for the region title. The delayed handoff and picks up a couple. Ball on the ground, and it's recovered by Syracuse. Paxton Merrill, first guy to get there for Silverwolves. Fourth down and 3. Titans will have to punt it away. Hayes Hadley back at his own 32-yard line to receive the kick. The punt is almost blocked. And the ball runs back to the 421-yard line. Dax Harris doing the punting duties. And the clock strikes 0. So after the first quarter of play, Syracuse with a 7-0 lead over Fremont. This is Game Night Live right here on KSL.com. Start of the second quarter, Fremont has it 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Cole Tracy wide open as receiver out in the flat. And that will be a first down out near the 38-yard line. Hayes Hadley with the reception of Justin Shaw. That's a first down out at the 38-yard line. 17-yard pickup. East leading Kearns in Region 6, 8-0. The winner of that game will be in the playoffs. West leading Taylorsville 13-0 to see who will share the Region 2 title with Hunter. Shaw to pass. Looks deep. And again overthrows his intended receiver, Hayes Hadley. Second down and 10 coming up for the Silverwolves. Last night in a wild one at Roy outscored Skyview 22-7 in the fourth quarter to claim the region championship. First time that Roy has won the outright region title since 1976 when Jim McMahon was the quarterback and the punter and the free safety. Kearns now has come back to score. It's 8-6 trailing East. That's still in the first quarter. Justin Shaw looks out in the flat. That might be a lateral. And they're going to call that incomplete pass. Wow. That looked to be a lateral from my perspective. Braxton Porter, he was there to pick it up, but they'll call it an incomplete forward pass. That was close to being a lateral. Third down, 10. Just starting the second quarter here. Fremont with the football and trailing 7-0. Two receivers split left, one receiver to the right. Justin Shaw in the gun back at his 33-yard line. Through the hands of his intended receiver, Bowen Koenig. Shaw had thrown that football before Koenig made his break. Dante Atkinson on the coverage there. So Atkinson will go back to receive the punt, and Shaw will be back to kick this thing away inside his own 15-yard line. Boy, nice high kick. Atkinson lets it go. Thought about grabbing it, but then pulled his hands back in. It takes a Syracuse bounce to the 23-yard line. That's where Titans will take over. Third time they'll have it tonight. They scored on the first possession to take a 7-0 lead. That's where we stand. BYU now trailing Boise State 10-0, 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Hedrick, a 12-yard touchdown run to extend the Broncos' lead over the Cougars. BYU trying to break a 3-game losing streak. First and 10, 23-yard line. Atkinson in motion for the Titans. Tracy out in the flat, got his man. That's Yardley. Yardley picks up 5 out to the 30 and was thrown down. Bowen Koenig making the stop. 2nd down and 5, Titans. Cottonwood has taken a 7-3 lead over Hillcrest. Hillcrest has to win to get in the playoffs. If they do, that could force a 3-way tie for the final playoff spot. And that's in Region 2. 2nd down and short 5 for Syracuse. Fakes the handoff. Tracy up the middle. Gets back to the 30, maybe the 31. I think he may have wanted to hand it off to Winger, but the snap was high and he couldn't get it down quick enough. So no gain on the play to bring up 3rd down and 4. Hunter leading Granger 7-0, first quarter. Cedar leading Payson 3-0. Cedar trying to get his first win of the 3AA South schedule. Timpview leading Provo 7-0 in Region 8. Third down and 4. Cole Tracy. Out in the flat, intended for Dax Harris and over his head. So that'll bring up 4th down and 4. Syracuse will have to punt it away. A girls state soccer champ playoffs. Roland Hall 2-0 over Parowan. Waterford 2-0 over Delta. 3A halftime, Desert Hills over Juan Diego 1-0. Kick takes a bounce near the 40-yard line, takes a Titan bounce, and will be spotted at the 35-yard line. So that's where Fremont will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line, trailing Syracuse 7-0. Once again, Fremont comes in 5-0 in Region 1, and Syracuse 4-1. So a win tonight by Fremont. Silver Wolves will claim the region title outright. Syracuse needing a win to claim a share of the title. Davis also in there as well at 4-1. They're taking on Weber. They win tonight, and they will share the title if Fremont doesn't get it done here. Justin Shaw turns, hands off to his up back, and he'll fight his way for 3 yards. That's Cole Bingham. Out to the 39-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 6. Of course, big game tomorrow, Utah. The Utes, number 19 in the country, taking on 20th ranked USC. Bingham again, maybe picks up a yard. That's it. Joel Bolduc with the tackle. They'll say it's right at the 39-yard line, so no gain. Bring up 3rd down and 6. Bingham to the right of Justin Shaw. Hadley in motion. Shaw, here comes a pressure. Shaw to the flat. Is it caught? No, incomplete. Nice attempt, though, to make the catch by Hayes Hadley. Stretched out, but he was out of bounds. So that'll bring up 4th down and 6, and again, Shaw will have to punt this thing away. Atkinson back to receive the kick. Inside his own 25 and moving back to the 20-yard line. And that's going to take a pretty good Fremont bounce, and it will be spotted once the official makes his way down there at the 17-yard line. So that's where Syracuse will take over, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line, leading Fremont 7-0. Now East leads Kearns 15-6. Once again, the winner of that one will be in the playoffs. And kind of hard to fathom that at the beginning of the year would figure that East would have to win on the final Friday of the regular season to get in. Trips receivers to the right for Tracy, but he hands off to his running back Winger, and Winger will pick up a couple out across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Actually, they'll give him 7 yards on the carry, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for Syracuse. Skyline now leading Olympus 14-0 in Region 7. Olympus has to win or their season is over. Davis and Weber scoreless heading into the second quarter. 2nd down and 5. Quick pass out on the flat to Yardley. Yardley out near the 27-yard line. And it will be a 1st down. Took a moment for the officials to move the chains, but they did. And it is a 1st down Syracuse. Ball spotted at the 27. First and 10 at the 27-yard line. Winger flanked to the right of Tracy. Fake to Winger. Tracy across the middle, caught and hit hard, but it's going to be a pickup of 8 yards. Logan Walton put the smack on that receiver. Dax Harris did a nice job of holding on to that football when Walton just laid it on him. Gain of 9, 2nd down and a yard at the 37-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left for Cole Tracy. Gonzalez flanked to his left. Winger in motion. Fakes to Winger. Tracy's going to try the left side. Gets a block from Gonzalez out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. That's a pickup of 4. That is a 1st down. Judge Memorial leading Morgan 7-0. Morgan has to win to claim a share of the Region 3A North title. Judge wins, they claim it outright. Bonneville Wasatch tied at 7 in the first quarter. 1st and 10, 41-yard line. Tracy back to throw. Plenty of time. Lofts it over. He's got Winger at the 40. Winger at the 30. And Winger still on his feet at the 20-yard line. Jacob Winger 41-yard pickup. Cole Tracy to Jacob Winger. First and 10 inside the 20-yard line for Syracuse as they're trying to put it back in the end zone and take a 2-touchdown lead here in the second quarter. Both coaches agreed that the defense that gives up the fewest big plays of this game will win. And right there was the first big play of the game. The turn, the handoff to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez down near the 15-yard line. Mark it at the 17. Pickup of 3, second down and 7. Winger on the right, Gonzalez on the left of Tracy. Fakes to Gonzalez. Tracy going to the end zone, almost intercepted. Atkinson was there. And Logan Walton, the guy that got a hand on it for Fremont. Kind of a dicey situation for Tracy, throwing it to the corner, but a nice job of on the defense by Walton. 6'2", 193-pound senior. Bring up third down and 7 at the 17-yard line. Gonzalez in the backfield with Tracy. 3 receivers right. Yardley split to the left. Tracy, here comes the pressure. Throwing back across the field and just couldn't get it to Winger. And I saw somebody's defensive jersey just get ripped off as they were trying to stop that defensive pressure of Fremont. So that'll bring up fourth down and 7. And Syracuse will go for it, or will go for the field goal. Romney Harker, one of the top field goal kickers in the state, hit a couple of game winners early on in the season. This is a 34-yard field goal. Romney Harker, the senior. Kick is up. Kick is good. With 4:33 left, second quarter, Syracuse extending its lead 10-0 over Fremont here on Game Night Live on KSL.com. Romney Harker, 34-yard field goal to extend Syracuse lead to 10-0, and Harker's kick is a yard deep into the end zone. So Fremont will have it, first and 10 at their own 20, now trailing 10-0. And against a defense like Syracuse, tough sledding when you get behind. Titans defense allowing only 13 points per game. And we're trying to decide what kind of game this would be, and someone asked me what I think the score will be. Someone said 28-27, and I said, first of all, I don't know if the losing team will get into the 20s, but I don't even know if the winning team will get into the 20s tonight. But right now it's 10-0 Syracuse. Justin Shaw out of the shotgun. The pump fake, he's going deep, and incomplete. Bowen Koenig, the intended receiver, and Atkinson on the coverage. He was with him step for step. So that time, Shaw tried the pump fake on the quick out to Koenig. Atkinson didn't bite, and he was with him step for step. 2nd down and 10. Two receivers left, two receivers right for Shaw. Back in the gun at his 15-yard line. Bingham in motion. The quarterback draw. Justin Shaw picks up some yardage out across the 30 to the 32-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down. Picked up 12, needed 10. And that was a design draw to slow down the pressure of that front 7 for Syracuse. And Shaw did a nice job. "32-yard line, 1st and 10. Fremont trailing Syracuse 10-0 here on Game Night Live. Justin Shaw now under the center for the first time tonight. Turns, fakes to the running back. Bingham fakes the pass, and now he's going to throw, and it is caught out at the 45-yard line. He'll mark it at the 44. That's a 14-yard pickup. So nice job by Justin Shaw, the 6'6 senior. He faked the pass when he was getting pressure from Zach Stanger, got him up in the air, and then delivered it right on the money. 14-yard pickup, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Fremont now trying to get a little momentum, a little bit of rhythm on offense. 2 straight 1st downs on consecutive plays. Again, Shaw under center. Merrill in motion. Fakes the handoff again. Shaw in trouble. But he makes something out of nothing. He'll pick up 4, 5, 6, 7 yards, 8 yards, 9 yards. Tyler Hale finally finishing off Shaw, but not before he picks up 8 yards all way across midfield to the 48-yard line of the Titans. 2nd down and 2. Shaw looked like he was stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go, but he made the most of it. There you see Shaw a little bit slow to get back out on the field, but he seems to be okay. Second down and 8. Hadley in the slot formation on the left. He's in motion. The fake to Hadley. It's Shaw again. Stutter steps and finds a hole across the 45 down to the 43-yard line. That's a 1st down, but then a flag comes in. That's a pickup of 5 by Justin Shaw. Looks like it'll be on Syracuse as the officials talking with Paxton Merrill, one of the 4 captains on this Fremont football team. Officials taking a long time to get this play called. Personal foul on Syracuse, 15-yarder. So now Fremont's got some momentum. They have it 1st and 10 down at the 27-yard line of Syracuse. Again, 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left, and we got a timeout, Syracuse. So we'll take one as well. 2:09 left, first half. 10-0 Syracuse over Fremont here on Game Night Live on KSL.com. an absolutely perfect night for football. Region 1 championship on the line tonight. Syracuse and Fremont. Fremont wins. They're their outright Region 1 champs. Syracuse, they can win this thing. They'll share the title. It's 1st and 10 for Fremont, down 10-0. Shaw going long. Got his receiver down inside the 5-yard line. That's Paxton Merrill. 22-yard pickup. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line. So nice pass from Shaw to Merrill. First and goal at the 5 for Fremont. Bingham's got it, and Bingham is stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Tyler Hale, the guy that got him right around the pads and lifted him up and put him down. Yes, it was. Zach Stanger also in on the tackle. Second down and goal, he picks up a couple. Ball will be spotted about the 3-yard line. Bingham in the backfield, as well as Logan Walton. Shaw, Bingham, fights for the end zone. Did he get in? No, just shy of the goal line. Cole Bingham. Cole Bingham has 4 rushing touchdowns on the year, trying to make it 5 and cut into that Syracuse lead. Here we go, 3rd down, goal, 1-yard line. Justin Shaw, quarterback keeper. Shaw, he's in for the touchdown. Justin Shaw, quarterback keeper, and Fremont on the board for the first time tonight. .26 seconds left. First half. Justin Shaw, quarterback keeper from a yard out. Hunter Beam now on to kick the extra point, trying to cut this lead to 3. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 26 seconds left, Fremont on the board, cutting the Syracuse lead to 3, 10-7 here on Game Night Live on KSL.com. Justin Shaw, 1-yard quarterback keeper, extra point, cuts the Syracuse lead to 10-7 as the kick goes in the end zone by Hunter Beam. And so let's see what Russ Jones wants to do here in the final 26 seconds. Just kneel on the ball, go in at halftime with a 10-7 lead, or he wants to roll the dice here. They decided to take a knee. It'll only take 1 snap, and we'll be at the end of the first half. Hand off to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez stopped at the 20, no gain, and that should be the final play of the first half. And yeah, both teams now starting to move towards their locker room doors as the clock ticking down, 5 seconds left in the first half. So we have come to the end of the first half, and it's kind of gone as we expected. Major defensive struggle. Syracuse leading Fremont 10-7 here at halftime on Game Night Live on KSL.com. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half, the final Friday night of the regular season in high school football. Welcome back to the second half. Syracuse on the kickoff, and I wondered what that fresh-smelling fragrance was that it's baby powder they just threw up in the air like LeBron James does, and the wind is kind of blowing right back in the press box. So we are baby fresh here in the press box, and also the coaches are too. Syracuse has it, 1st and 10. They got a 10-7 lead over Fremont. Ball marked at the 16-yard line. Cole Tracy hands to his running back Winger. Winger's got a couple of yards out across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Now marking down at the 23. That's a 7-yard pickup. 2nd down and 7 coming up for Fremont or for Syracuse. Kansas City, Game 3 of the World Series, leading San Francisco 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th. 2nd down and 3 for the Titans. Tracy out in the flat, got his man, that's Yardley, and Yardley stacked up immediately. Koenig, the first guy to get there. Pick up 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and a yard coming up for Syracuse. What's up, brother? Third and a long yard coming up for the Titans. They have a 10-7 lead. If they win, they'll be co-champs with Fremont. And Davis also with 1 loss, but they're trailing Weber 7-0 in the 2nd quarter. 1st down, yardage gained by Gonzalez as he powers his way across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Pickup of 5, make it 6 on the play. That's 1st down Syracuse. So let's see how Russ Jones and the gang plays this out here. If they're going to try to just pound the ball into that Syracuse, Fremont defense and try to chew up some clock and gain field position and try to put some points on the board. They got Romney Harker, one of the top field goal kickers in the state, that he's good from 40 to 45 yards out. Tracy in the gun back at the 26-yard line. He's going to throw this time, and he's going deep. Yardley's there and just brushes off of tips of his fingers. Atkinson on the coverage, but Yardley had a half a step. That ball just didn't have enough air under it to fall into the hands of Yardley. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 32-yard line for Syracuse. Bountiful leading Highland 16-0. That's for 2nd place in Region 6. West 34-7 over Taylorsville. Looks like West and Hunter will be co-champs in Region 6. Winger, left side. He's going to lose a yard. Ryan Grange, 6'4", 230-pound senior, making the stop for Fremont. Loss of a yard, 3rd and 11 now at the 31-yard line. Trips receivers right, double receivers left. Tracy all by himself in the backfield. Quick pass, it's tipped and falls incomplete. I believe it was Grange there that got his mitts on that football and knocked it in the air. So that'll bring up 4th down and 11, and the Fremont defense holds on the first possession. And now Dax Harris will have to punt it away. Cole Bingham back to receive this kick. No, excuse me, that's Hayes Hadley back to receive the kick at his own 35-yard line. Hadley calls for the fair catch and takes it at the 36. So that's where Fremont will have it. First possession for Silver Wolves in the second half. 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Trailing 10-7, and let's see how much momentum that touchdown by Justin Shaw, the quarterback keeper, has. With 26 seconds left in the first half, let's see how much it carries over here the first possession of the third quarter. Hillcrest leading Cottonwood 13-7. Hillcrest has to win or their season is finished. Justin Shaw in the backfield. Actually, we have a new quarterback. We have a new quarterback for Fremont. That's Saxton Morby, 5'11", 145-pounder. So he replaces Justin Shaw. And Justin Shaw on that final drive looked to be a little shaken up with his hand or his arm, but I don't know if we can get a look at number 10. He's standing over by the 30-yard line in between plays here, but I think he just has his, there he is right there. Doesn't have his helmet on. Here we go. 2nd down and 9. Bingham has it. He'll pick up a few up to the 40 to the 41-yard line. It's about a 4-yard pickup, bring up 3rd down and 5. So it'll be interesting if we can find out somehow if there's anything wrong with Justin Shaw. He's holding his hands together, but don't know if he's injured or if they just want a replacement. 3rd down and 5 for the Silver Wolves. 40-yard line. Morby knocked away. Nice defensive play by Dante Atkinson. Receiver was open. He reached right around and knocked it away, bringing up 4th down and 5 for the Silver Wolves. Shaw is the punter, too, and he's not back there punting either. Good kick, fair catch called for, 30-yard line, and taken by Atkinson. So in doing the kicking duties now, the Shaw's not in there, Branson Harrop. For Saxton Morby, he's only attempted 2 passes this season. He's 1 of 2 for 21 yards. So that was his 3rd pass attempt of the year. Syracuse has it. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line, leading 10-7. Cole Tracy turns, fakes the handoff. Here comes the pressure, out in the flat. Atkinson's got it. Atkinson breaks away across midfield down to the 45-yard line. 25-yard pass play, Tracy to Atkinson. Ball marked right at the 45. 1st and 10, Syracuse. Gonzalez, the deep back behind Tracy, now under center. Gonzalez has it. Out to the 30, to the 41-yard line. That's a pickup of 4. Cameron Chugg in on the stop for the Silverwolves. Bountiful now leading Highland 16-0 in Region 6. Skyline on top of Olympus 17-14. Olympus has to win that game to make the playoffs. East leading Kearns 23-15. Winner of that game is in. West leading Taylorsville 34-7. So it looks like West will share the Region 2 title with Hunter. Winger down inside the 30, or make that the 40. First guy to slow him down is Paxton Merrill. Ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line. Be 3rd down and 3. Weber and Davis now tied at 7 late in the second quarter. Desert Hills and Hurricane. Hurricane leading Desert Hills 3-0. The winner will share the title, 3AA South title with Pineview. Atkinson in motion. Tracy caught near the 30-yard line. Yardley's got it. Darren Sagapolu in on the stop, but that's a first down. 1st and 10, they'll mark it at the 31-yard line of Fremont. Kansas City leading San Francisco 3-2 now on the top of the 7th. Game 3 World Series. Cross the middle, in and out of the hands of Dwayne Atkinson. Just a little too tall, slipped through his fingers. Cole Tracy now coming back in with the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 31-yard line. Syracuse leading 10-7 over Fremont. Syracuse wins. They will share the title, Region 1, with Fremont and possibly Davis. Hand off to Winger. Winger tries to bounce it outside, and he's knocked out of bounds. Nate Wadsworth, the guy to force him out. Ball spotted at the 29. It's a pickup of 2. Bring up 3rd down and 8. Judge leading Morgan 7-6. Morgan upsetting Judge. If they do, they will share the 3A North title. Judge wins. They win it outright. Bear River leading Uinta 21-7 at the half. 3rd and 8. Tracy. Here comes the pressure across the middle. Yardley had it in his hands and dropped it. Grange tried to swipe that out of the air, and that may have bothered the concentration of Yardley. He would have been close to a first down. Now it brings up 4th down and 8 from the 39-yard line. This will be a 46-yard field goal. And Romney Harker will come in to attempt a 46-yarder. Everybody up in the box for Fremont. And we have a flag on the play. Fremont may have come across too early. If they do, it'll make it a little easier for Harker. Critical call here because pushing it back, it may be too long for Romney Harker. And that's what it's going to be. Procedure penalty. So this will be about a 50-yard field goal now, and Romney Harker's jumping up and down, said, yeah, I want it. And I think they're going to try to give it to him. Yeah, they are. It's going to be about a 51-yard field goal. Breeze, not very much, but what there is, it's behind Harker's back. Here we go. Romney Harker, 51-yard field goal attempt. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it is about 8 yards short. So the Fremont defense holds, and that procedure penalty really hurt the chances for Romney Harker. 4:51 left, third quarter. Syracuse still leading 10-7 here on Game Night Live on KSL.com. Fremont takes over, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Handoff, left side, maybe a yard, and that's it. Cole Bingham on the carry. No, excuse me, that's Austin Freeman on the carry. Michael Hatch in on the stop. Also Tyler Hale. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. BYU trailing Boise State 27-14, second quarter. Spread formation this time. Hadley in motion. Saxton Morby back to pass. Nice catch at the 24-yard line. Only a pickup of 3, but Hadley had to dive down for it and reach out with the one hand and bring it in. So gain of 3 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5, 3rd down and 6. Clock still running, as you can see right there. 10-7. Fremont trailing and with the football. Two receivers right for Morby. Freeman in motion. Morby. Complete. Merrill's got it. First down and more. Paxton Merrill out across the 45-yard line. They'll mark it right at the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup on the short pass to Paxton Merrill. And that's got to be a confidence booster for Saxton Morby, who came in relief of Justin Shaw. 2 straight completions. He'd only thrown 2 passes the entire season. About doubled that here in the third quarter. Boise State just increased the lead to 34-14. Morby. Caught midfield. 45-yard line. Hayes Hadley. 10-yard pickup, close to another first down for Fremont. So Saxton Morby coming in and getting some confidence. It is a first down. They'll give him 11 on the play. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of Syracuse. Morby, complete, 40-yard line. Merrill again. Five-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Saxton Morby's only a sophomore, so he's looking pretty good here in the third quarter. 145 pounds. Turns, hands off to his running back, Freeman. Freeman out across the 30 down to the 34-yard line. That's a pickup of 6. That is a first down, Fremont. And flag, personal foul, might be helmet to helmet. So tack on another 15 all the way down to the 19-yard line. So that's where Fremont will have it, 1st and 10 from the Syracuse 19, trailing 10-7. Morby to pass again. Across the middle. Got a man. Touchdown. 19-yard touchdown. Saxton Morby to Joseph Packard. Oh, excuse me. Not Packard. It's Tate Merchant. Tate Merchant with the 19-yard reception from Saxton Morby, the sophomore. And Fremont has its first lead of the night. Extra point is good, and so with 1:23 left here in the third quarter, Fremont has its first lead of the game, 14-10, on Game Night Live on KSL.com. Saxton Morby, the sophomore quarterback in relief of Justin Shaw, hits Tate Merchant for the 19-yard touchdown. And now Fremont has its first lead of the ball game, 14-10. And the kick, I believe, went through the uprights. So now let's see how Syracuse responds, trailing for the first time tonight, 14-10. Boy, what a boost to have the sophomore Saxton Morby come in and lead your team on a 80-yard drive to take the lead against a tough Syracuse defense. So Cole Tracy back in the shotgun with Winger, flank to his left, Atkinson in motion. Tracy hits Atkinson, and he can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Branson Romender, the guy that finished him off. He'll lose a yard, second down and 11. Twin receivers right, single receiver to the left. Harris in motion. Tracy. Nobody there, and he goes down at the 10-yard line. Nate Wadsworth picks up his 7th sack of the season. That's a loss of 9. It'll bring up third down and 20 for the Titans, and we got a flag on the other side of the field. It will be declined, and that sack by Wadsworth will stand. He now has 7 on the year, and now Syracuse, their own 10-yard line, third and 20. And that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And that brings us to the end of the third. Fremont has come back to take the lead, 14-10 over Syracuse. This is Game Night Live right here on KSL.com. All right, we begin the fourth quarter here at Syracuse. The Titans now trailing Fremont 14-10, Region 1 championship on the line. Cole Tracy on 3rd and 20, going deep. And incomplete, and there was a lot of bumping going on. Winger was there, and a lot of bumping going on with Braxton Hale, but the officials say it did not affect the outcome of that play. And Russ Jones and the coaching staff, they want to know why there was no interference on the play. It still would not have been enough for a first down, though. It would have been brought up 4th down and 5. So 4th down and 20. Dax Harris will go all the way a yard into his end zone to punt this thing away. And Hayes Hadley will be back to return this kick at the Titans' 46-yard line. Fair catch called for by Hadley right at midfield. All right, let's see. Davis has just taken the lead over Weber, 14-7, with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Davis wins and Fremont loses, then it'll be a three-way tie for the Region 1 title. But if Fremont wins this thing, they own it outright. Region 2 West leading Taylorsville 34-7. The winner of that will share the title with Hunter if Hunter hangs on to win. Hunter leading Granger 21-12. 1st and 10 right at midfield for Fremont. Hadley in motion. The fake to Hadley, and Morby slips, and he'll lose a couple. Second down and 12. Morby caught at the 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 7. Paxton Merrill, he's been busy tonight. Now we've gone to the bottom of the second, game 3 of the World Series. Kansas City leading San Francisco 3-2. And Jeremy Guthrie, starter for Kansas City tonight, former BYU Cougar. I don't think we've had a local start in a World Series since Jack Morris back in the Minnesota Twins days. Third and 5 at the 45-yard line. Morby caught right at the first down marker. Merrill leans forward, and he's got the first down by a yard. That'll keep the clock running. That will move the chains here in the fourth quarter for the Fremont Silverwolves, trying to win the Region 1 title outright. A win will do it. And they have the lead, 14-10. And to go undefeated in Region 1 is an accomplishment. So deep this region is, with so many tough physical teams. Merrill in motion. Morby under center. Freeman's got it. He'll pick up 4-5 yards. And then push back. Gonzalez is there. Zach Stanger and Zach Carter also in on the stop. He'll pick up 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Corner Canyon in Region 7 leading Murray 28-7. So Corner Canyon will win that region title outright. Murray had to win to have a share. Freeman again. And Freeman fighting to get to the first down marker. He needed to get right at the 30. I think will be marked down at the 31. So he'll be about a yard shy. Third down and a yard. American Fork going outside the state. They're up in Washington. taking on Eastside Catholic. The Cavemen have a 7-0 lead in the first half. Here we go, 3rd down and 1. I assume this will be 4-down territory for the Silver Wolves. Freeman, the deep back. The handoff to Freeman. Freeman is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Then he leans forward trying to get to the 30, and I think he's going to be about a half a yard shy. Needed to get right across the 30-yard line, and he just got to the 30. So it's 4th down, about a half a yard. This would be a 46-yard field goal, 47-yard field goal. I think that's too long for Beam. So they are going to go for it. Corey Boskeeter, 4th down and a half a yard. He said, all right, it's up to my Hogs up front to get this thing done. Freeman in the backfield. Walton also in the backfield. Morby under center. Merrill in motion. And Morby's got the first down by about the nose of a football. And I think you're going to measure this one. So critical measurement here. It looks like he has the first down from our angle, but we're not right down the line. Good look at it right there. I say the nose of a football. Half a football. There you go. First down, Fremont. And they're happy about that because that will run a lot of time off the clock. 7:35 left in the fourth quarter, and Fremont keeps a hold of the football with a 4-point lead, 14-10. Clock continuing to run now for 1st down and 10. Morby hands off to Freeman, and Freeman is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a couple of yards. Second down and 12 at the 31-yard line. Hadley in motion. Morby to throw. Out in the flat, he's got Bingham. Flag on the play. There will be a holding on this, and they'll move it back. Bingham picked up about 5 on the pass play, but there was holding on the outside by the Fremont receiver. So they bring up 2nd down and 22 or 3rd down and 7. I think I'd take the yardage at this point. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 22. All the way back just beyond the 40-yard line, right in between the 40 and 41. Morby. Hadley, well covered by the Syracuse defense. He's going to lose a couple more. The guy that finished him off is Alex Harris. But I believe the guy that made that play and broke it up is Jacob Kialamakia. he was out there on the left side and forced Hadley to make a detour, and then he had a lot of help from the inside players. Third down and 24. So that holding penalty, costly for Fremont, knocked him out of field goal range. Let's see what Morby does. It's a quarterback draw, flag on the play. Morby, he'll be about 15 yards shy of the first down. But now let's see what this play is and what this flag is all about. Legal procedure is going to be called. What do you do if you're Russ Jones? Do you take it now 4th down and 15? Or do you push him back across midfield? It's declined. So they wanted to force the punt. And so the punting unit will come on and try to pin Syracuse deep in its own territory. 5:04 left in the fourth quarter. And on to kick this thing away is Branson Harrop, and he had to come in here in the second half for punting duties as Justin Shaw, the quarterback and punter, has not played. If you just replace him at quarterback, he would still be punting, so he must have some sort of injury. And we got a flag, and it's going to be delay a game on an intentional delay a game on Fremont, so they can try to. You don't see that very often in high school football, where they take an intentional delay a game. So now the punting unit comes, return unit comes on for Syracuse. Guess Russ Jones didn't believe they were going to punt this thing away. Atkinson back at his own 10-yard line to receive this kick. Almost blocked, and it's a high, short kick. And it takes a Fremont bounce, or a Syracuse bounce, and just lands right at the 20-yard line. So that's about a 21-yard kick. So Syracuse will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They're trailing by 4, 14-10. 4 minutes and 27 seconds left. What else would you ask for on the final Friday night of the regular season? And it comes down to the final minutes, and the home team has a chance for a final drive to claim a share of the region title. Or Fremont stops them and holds on to claim the Region 1 title outright. Here we go. Cole Tracy. Atkinson in motion. Tracy to throw. Pump fake to the right. Now he's going deep. And incomplete. Intended for Yardley. And well covered there by Cole Christensen. All right, BYU threw an interception. The Boise State Broncos got a touchdown before the half. Right now, Cougars getting blown out of Boise, 41-16, halftime. After starting 4-0, they're in jeopardy of losing 4 straight. Tracy, quarterback draw. That didn't fool anybody. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Nate Wadsworth there. And if that's a loss, that'll be his 8th sack of the season. And they'll say no gain, so I do not believe they'll credit Wadsworth with a sack. So here we go, 3rd down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Clock continuing to run. Under 4 to play here. This game has zoomed by quickly. Trips receivers left, Twins to the right. Tracy all by his lonesome, back at his 15-yard line. Across the middle, he's got a man, and then incomplete. Atkinson was there, and then kind of threw it in double coverage as Cameron Chugg also there. He was the closest one to it, so it's 3 and out for Syracuse. Fremont's defense doing its job. 4th down and 10 at the 20. Dax Harris will drop back to kick this thing inside his own 10-yard line. Hadley back at his 44 to receive this punt. And it's a good spiral. Hadley takes it at the 40. Hadley's got some room. Hadley takes it out near the 50-yard line. So that's where Fremont will have it, 1st and 10 at the mid-strike. I believe Syracuse has all of its timeouts remaining. And they may need to use them here. Ball marked at the 49-yard line. Saxton Morby, the sophomore, filling in for Justin Shaw. Hands off right up the middle. Pickup of 6 on the play. Freeman, the ball carrier. 2nd down and 4. Clock running, under 3 to play. Time running out on Syracuse. When will Coach Jones start thinking about using his timeouts? It's getting that time. Morby, don't look to him to put it in the air right now. Syracuse showing blitz. Here they come. Oh, he does throw it. And it may be a 1st down. Looks like he was going to be tackled, but Hadley reached to the 1st down marker. Let's see if they give it to him. I think it's going to be close. Officials want to discuss it. So they will have a measurement. Here we go. It worked in the favor of Fremont on the last drive. Let's see, getting a good look at it right there. About an inch or 2 shy. So it'll bring up 3rd down and a couple of inches. So here we go. 3rd down and a couple inches. They should start the clock, and they do. So they're going to run this clock all the way down to about under 2 minutes, I would assume, if they want. I don't see a play clock here in the stadium, so it's just got to be relying on the official. And I think that's what Morby's doing. He's looking at the back judge. Morby's got the 1st down, I do believe. Yeah, they say he got to the 40-yard line, just needed to get to the 40, and that's a 1st down. So now Russ Jones is going to have to use his timeouts, and I think he just took one right here. 2:05 remaining, 4th quarter. Fremont with a 4-point lead and 1st and 10 at the Syracuse 40 here on Game Night Live on KSL.com. First down and 10 at the 40-yard line for Fremont. Silverwolves have a 4-point lead. Trying to run out the clock here for the Region 1 championship. Freeman breaks 3. And Freeman all the way down to the 20-yard line. A 20-yard pickup for Austin Freeman. Russ Jones got to use another timeout. 1:58 left. First and 10 now at the 20-yard line for Fremont. They got a 4-point lead over Syracuse. Game Night Live right here on KSL.com. First and 10, Fremont at the Syracuse 20-yard line. Morby hands off to Freeman, and he's stacked up but falls forward for a yard gain. And that is Gonzalez on the tackle. Clock stopped once again, 1:53 left, and I believe that's the final timeout for Russ Jones and the Syracuse Titans. 1:53 left. Fremont 14, Syracuse 10 here on Game Night Live, KSL.com. Second down and 9 for the Silverwolves. Freeman's got it again, and Freeman out near the 15-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 14-yard line. 5-yard pickup. That'll bring up 3rd and 4, just inside the 15-yard line. No more timeouts left for Russ Jones and the Syracuse Titans, and for some reason the clock stopped. He went out of bounds. That's why. So Syracuse gets a break there. So they've got to stop him here. 3rd down and 4. I assume this is 4-down territory for the Silverwolves. Morby, Freeman. Freeman's got the first down, and Freeman's got the touchdown. Austin Freeman, 15 yards, and that should do it. Syracuse needed a stop, and they couldn't get it. Austin Freeman untouched, 15 yards. The Fremont Silverwolves celebrate, and the Syracuse Titans dejected on this side, and the student body on the side of Syracuse, I'm just assuming, but they're all looking up here at the press box, so I assume after a touchdown they turn their backs to the field. Am I correct in that? Okay. They're not watching. The extra point is up and good. And, Steve, I don't know if we can get a shot from our low camera, but, well, the guys are turning around now. So, 1:44 left. Fremont increases its lead, 21-10 over Syracuse here on Game Night Live on KSL.com. A dejected bunch of fans on the Syracuse side and happy ones on Fremont. Austin Freeman, 15-yard touchdown, may have just iced this game away as the kickoff on the return. Winger out across the 20 to the 23-yard line. And with 1:38 left now, Syracuse, basically they just got to hope for something great to happen and in a hurry. And we've got another flag on the play. The official, I think, was going to call a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the kicker. He was running back to pick up his tee, and the official was just eyeing him down. And it was either the kicker or it was Cameron Chugg. Somebody apparently said the wrong thing or a little bit more exuberant than they should have been, and that official was just eyeing him for about 10 yards, and then he threw the flag. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line for Syracuse. Davis now leading Weber 28-7. So Davis will finish the region play with one loss. That'll be number 2 in the region. Now Syracuse having 2 losses. Pass out in the flat, caught, stop, clock continuing to run. And the Fremont defender staying on top to waste a little time there. That was Caleb Ingram just sitting on the top of Atkinson, not letting him hurry back to the line of scrimmage. We are at a 1:16, 1:15 left, 4th quarter. Cole Tracy trying to hurry things up. Across the middle, caught. Inside the 45, down to the 43. Clock will stop momentarily for the chains to move. That is Yardley in on the reception. 1:05, clock stopped. Syracuse ready to go. Clock starts again. Tracy across the middle, same play. Yardley's got it. That's an 8-yard pickup. Clock won't stop now. 55 seconds and counting. $45 seconds. 2nd down and 8. Or 2nd down and 2. Out in the flat, caught, out of bounds, 1st down. Clock stopped, 39 seconds remaining. And we have an injured Syracuse Titan player, the guy that made the reception. And the coaches don't know about it yet. The Fremont coaches are calling them over. And I can't see a number on that injured player. It was the guy that caught the football. Atkinson is not there. It might be, it is Colton Yardley, the senior. Hopefully this is nothing serious because they will need him in the playoffs. We'll take a timeout as well. 39 seconds left. This is Game Night Live on KSL.com. right, we are ready to play now. Again, 39 seconds left. Syracuse trailing Fremont 21-10. Cole Tracy across the middle. It is caught inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. That's Jake Wakefield, who caught the first touchdown pass of the game. And it is a first down, so clock is stopped with 32 seconds remaining. Syracuse trying to hurry up now. Clock now runs 31-30. Tracy out in the flat. Wakefield drops it, but just as well he dropped it because he'd have been brought right down by the defender on the play, and that is Ingram. 26 seconds left. Second down and 10. The only hope now for Syracuse, get a quick strike. Onside kick, quick strike. Second down and 10. Ball marked at the 16. 26 seconds left. Cole Tracy out in the flat, over the head of everybody. Defending on the play was Cole Christensen. It was intended for Yardley, who's okay now. And Yardley just runs into the guy bringing the ball out. 3 seconds off the clock. 23 seconds left. Third and 10. Tracy across the middle, caught and dropped. And you know what? I think he dropped that intentionally because that was a smart play. He wouldn't have the first down, and they may not have been able to get another playoff. So Yardley with a smart play there to stop the clock. Fourth down and 10, though, 17-yard line. So this is it. It's down to one snap of the football. 17 seconds left, fourth and 10. Got to pick up a first down or this thing is over. Cole Tracy to the end zone, double coverage, incomplete, and that is the ball game. Fremont celebrates on the visitor's sideline as they know now they are going to be the outright Region 1 champs. And what a job by the Fremont Silverwolves to come in here and in the second half against a very tough and physical Syracuse defense with a backup sophomore quarterback to score 14 points and come away with the Region 1 title on Syracuse home field. So just take one snap and that'll do it. Morby takes a knee. Of course, you think if they're in victory formation, they'd do it under center, but it doesn't matter now. That will do it. That will do it. Fremont wins the Region 1 title outright, 21-10, the final over Syracuse. Well, that will do it for our Game Night Live broadcast on Friday nights for this season. We will see you once again back here on live.ksl.com for the semifinals of the state football playoffs at Rice-Eccles Stadium. So thanks to our entire crew tonight and for the entire season, as we've had a great year once again. And congratulations to both teams, Syracuse and Fremont, both headed to the playoffs. And an extra congratulations to Fremont for winning the Region 1 title outright. For all of our crew here, thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, Fremont 21, Syracuse 10. Good night, everybody.